Shawn, Conrad.
Thank you. How's everybody doing today?
Thank you.
And the key thing that I want to tell you all is to make sure that you're here in the end, right? You have to have that staying power that the others don't have. Rapping is probably not going to take me to retirement, okay? So I came to a point and I said, I have to reinvent myself. And what can I do? So I wanted to do audio engineering. I wanted to get deeper into my craft, right? And find out, who's behind the music. And he said, yes. He said, are you interested in this? And I said, yeah, I think I can do that. And I stood with him for about a half hour. Mind you, everybody else was gone. Later on that evening, I got a call from the instructor of my course, and he said, the owner of Soundtrack Studio wants to hire you, and he wants to hire you right now. And I'm thinking, how's that? I never met the owner of Soundtrack Studio. The guy that was teaching that digital class was part owner of Soundtrack Studio. You never know who you're talking to.
Right.
We all used to go for lunch, and one of my colleagues would drive to lunch. And it just so happened that on this day, it was my turn to drive to lunch. And I'm walking to the car and I realize, oh man, the station's on V103. And V103 could be going off about who knows what, right? Because, who knows, right? So I'm not thinking about lunch, I'm thinking about how to get in, turn the car on, and hit another station, right, as quickly as possible, right? Because, I don't want them to, judge me. So you have that, what we listen to, how do we sound, right? This is another one. I had a friend of mine, I'm talking to her and we're hanging out and everything's cool. My phone rings and I answer the phone and I'm like, hey Dave, how you doing? I'm like, yeah, we can play racquetball Saturday. Yeah, my backhand's coming along great. And I hung up the phone. And she said, who was that? And I said, my friend Dave. Is Dave black? I said, no, he's not black. I said, he's a white guy. And she was like, that's what I thought, because I don't know who you were just now. Name dropping actually works if the connections are strong. Do not name drop and say, oh, I know such and such, and that person doesn't do good work. That doesn't help you. That doesn't help you. So if you have strong connections and you name drop, then the person you're talking to may say, oh, wow, I did a project with them 3 years ago. I know their work. You know them? Yep, I do. Okay, well, maybe you are legit. Close. Here's what I think. I think 80% of your competitors can do 80% of exactly what you can do. That's what I think. So, if this is true, then the question really is, what's your 20%? Why should I work with you? Because I can show you a bunch of people who know how to work the equipment you work. I can show you a bunch of people who know how to work the software you work, who know how to write code, write JavaScript, who know how to work in an agile environment. Why should I hire you? What is that intangible, right? Do you articulate it well enough? If I don't get it, if the company you're going for doesn't get it, but you know inside, I'm a really good person, I just can't get it out of my mouth. You got to start thinking about, okay, how do I make this seamless? I always function by the less people say my name when I'm at a company, the better I'm doing. I don't even want them to know. I just want them to be like, man, everything just works. Went to my computer and I pulled that thing up in less than 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes, and I got back to them. I said it was take 52 and the actor was such and such. And they said, oh my gosh, you solved everything. It wasn't that big of a deal. It's just that I don't throw away my records. I don't throw them away, right? And that little thing that I did, because really it was little, I just had to look and see what date it was and who the actor was, right? Because I wrote his name right there. But it got me so much more work. It got me so much more work because it was like, man, This guy's on top, even when we're not on top of it. This guy, like, is on top of it. A piece of equipment goes down, do you call your client and say, hey, so today can we have the day off? What happened? Oh man, my son had to do homework, so he used my computer and don't let this happen. Who knows what this is? What is it?
No connection. Emergency services.
When this happens, anytime you see this from now on, no, somebody's getting fired. Just okay? Just know it. Just say, hey babe, somebody's getting fired. Okay? That's what's happening. So don't let this happen. You have to be prepared. Okay? In whatever line of business you all are doing. One more time. I must step my game up. Awesome. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday